Hello, welcome to my YouTube videos. This is one where I make a wood lathe out of a 3/8 variable speed drive motor. I think this is a Black & Decker. And what you see here at the end is a bathroom fixture used for like a toilet paper or could be used for a hand towel. Happens to be 5/8, so it happens to fit perfectly into this leg. I'm fixing a little bench and I have to strip down the stain. As you can see, there's hardly any wobble, only because I've centered the end using a center finder head, and I'll show you that in the next video. It's pretty easy. You just draw your lines and then it finds the center for you, as you can see right here. Basically right there will be the center, but using this center finder it makes it more accurate, and then you have the least amount of wobble when you put it in your lathe to sand or whatever you're going to do with it. I don't think that motor's strong enough to do anything but sanding, and that's what I'm using it for, because I'm working on a small bench. Okay, right there would be your center. That's where you drill your hole and put in that 3/8 wood screw, which is about 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches. I'm not sure. I'd have to take it out.
Here I drilled into the bottom of one of the legs, and then put this screw in there. It's about, I don't know, maybe 1.5 inches long, and it's as centered as I can get it without getting too much wobble. And then on your drill, you just use an adapter for a 3/8 hex head, which will lock in place. So that's pretty easy. So let me take this off. As you can see, it's pretty worn out. I haven't sanded it yet, but it fits perfectly in here. Not real perfect, but good enough to where it's a nice loose fit. And I'll connect it right to the drill. I'll move the drill. It's hard to do this with one hand. Man, if I can turn it. Oh, there we go. And then tighten up the vise, but not too hard so you don't want to break the plastic. Over here I've put this underneath it. It's just a piece of 2x4. So when I put pressure on this, it doesn't push the drill down. So depending on the type of drill you have, will depend on how much wood you can put underneath there. So that's about it. And I'll show you how it runs and what I do to another thing you want to do is on this drill motor, it happens to have one of these adjustable speed controllers. So if you adjust it one way or the other, when you press the button, no matter how hard you press the button, it'll stay in that speed. So you want to keep it a fairly low speed. You don't want to go high speed, because if something goes haywire, it's going to go flying. Of course, you got to wear goggles and all that. Take all your safety precautions. But I've used a plastic tie here to hold it. That's what we got. Okay, here I'm using 40, and then I'll go to 80, then I'll go to 120, and then I have 240 at the very end, and I'll go this way with it. And as a matter of fact, I won't even turn this thing on. I'll just use the 240 this way, at the very end and go with the grain to make it nice and smooth. And then I can restain it and put it back together. That's it. If you enjoy this, please subscribe. Thank you.